I'm just going to roll through. I'm going to roll through the first one I gave you, and I'm going to call this the atomic number jack up that I did for magnesium there. When I said the atomic number for magnesium was 1, when I meant 12. So then starting off, let's do orbital notations. We're going to start with sodium. Sodium has an atomic number of 11. I'm not going to roll through and flip back and forth between the periodic table. You should have your periodic table out on your desk and be rolling through and flowing as I'm speaking. So in this, I start rolling through everything. I always start at hydrogen. I always start with the 1s, and I go all the way until I stop at the element I'm at. Sodium is in the third row, S block, so it's 3s, and I have 1 electron to show. I am doing the sheet that I gave you, the first one.
The first one,
The first sheet I gave you.
From the other, from the other.
It's the one when you look under. Give me the proper electron configuration for the following 5 elements. The first one is magnesium, and I say Z equals 1, which is wrong. So in this, we go all the way through the 1s, so it's full. We go all the way through 2s, it's full. We go to P, 3 orientations, it is also full. And I get to 3s and I stop because 3s is my stopping point. That's what I marked. And I have 1 electron to show. I am done. So then from here I go to sulfur. Atomic number 16. So sulfur is a little bit more expanded here. Sulfur, you look at sulfur, it's in the third row. P block, so it's 3p. And sulfur has 4 electrons. I know that because I'm 4 spaces into it. So in this, it goes all the way through. So the 1s goes all the way through hydrogen, helium is full. Then we got 2s is full. Then we go 2p, and it is full. Then I go 3s, and it is full. Then I go 3p. 1, 2, 3. And this is where one of those that I will give you because people will make mistakes on it, and I will catch you. The key to this is on this. Remember Hund's rule. First electron, second electron, third electron.
Now we go back to the first.
Go back to the first one and put my 4th electron, which is the last one I must represent. Questions? Probably getting bored with this, which I understand.
Very high.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll kick it up later.
No, it's not.
Germanium.
I do.
Germanium. Atomic number 32. Pretty sure germanium stops at 4p.
Yeah, it does.
Does, 4p. And I got to shoot 2 electrons in the 4p. So in this case, everything is full with 4p. So 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, 4p. Everything is full. Yeah.
After you finish that, I do have a question.
Yeah. And I got 2 electrons in it. 1, 2. This is where kids will also mess up. You'll erase the blank. The blank must stay. Question.
So on noble gas configuration for sodium, for example, you go up to neon, but whenever you write 3s, would you
For
put,
sodium? Yeah. You're good. You're good.
you just write 3s, or would you put a 1?
3S1.
3S1. Okay. Caleb, hands right.
Okay. Questions here?
What is it? Did you finish? the
Sweet
bottom?
baby Jesus. This one will be long.
Did you finish these?
Is it okay if we put the full arrow like that?
Yeah, full arrows are fine. You don't have to do half arrows. The key to it is with the arrows. One must point up, and one must point down.
Does it matter? Okay, just like out of curiosity, does it matter if like the first one's down? 'Cause
You
mine's
always
down.
start up. Alright, so in this we're going platinum. Sweet God. Why did I give you all platinum?
Exactly.
I'll wait till you get to the next one.
Technique, man, it's easier.
On the next, on this page.
Oh yeah.
It was
Oh, God.
so much fun.
Did you get
I
this?
loved it. Mr.
So platinum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 5D,
Pretty sure you gave us your own.
8. 5D and 8 electrons. I'm gonna be a minute.
Yeah, we know.
Alright, 1S, 2S, 2B, 3S, 3B, 4S, 3D, 4P, 5S, 4D, 5P, 6S,
Oh, yeah. Hurry up.
4S, 5D. Yep. And they're awful.
Something I hate is putting all these arrows.
And it's fun. Sweet God.
You know, did it for yourself.
I did it because you guys have to understand where the 4F falls. And 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Questions there?
There's 6 columns, so if you make 6 easy.
Any questions on platinum? No question?
Is it just gonna be like these worksheets, or you're gonna have like other, like, about the lab? So I can go back and stuff.
Once you learn it, don't forget it. All is fair game. Thought about like getting like a headboard.
You should.
Sign made, just sticking it out there on top of my door.
Should.
Do you have it like steel?
No.
We're having a Christmas party?
I was going to say
Yes.
Christmas question.
We don't have one.
Alright, then we got technetium. Technetium, for some reason, is one of my favorite elements. I just like it.
Wow. What does it do?
It's just really hard, like, to get it out by itself. There's a scientist in 1937, he actually had to build a special device to separate it out.
That's cool.
And it's extremely rare.
Does it cause a solution?
No. Just metal. Alright, technetium, let's stop at 4D, 5. So 4D5 electrons.
Do you remember, Mr. Roll?
What is it?
I said uranium is a metal that doesn't stop it from exploding.
Actually, it doesn't just explode. Like you'll enjoy this. Is actually look it up, the Manhattan Project, and actually research on it, and just find like the fact of everything the scientists had to go through. And the general that was over the project was getting all the credit, and he did nothing. And all these scientists are sitting there trying to come up with different ways to make this thing explode at great capacity. It's very interesting. 4S, 3D, 4P, 5S, and 4D. And that's where I stop. Yep. Everything's full to the 4D.
I actually read this book in like 7th grade, I think. It's probably still at Baileyville. But it's called The Bomb. It was really cool.
I mean, it was really interesting to learn
Yeah.
that, like, just looking and saying this thing's going to happen isn't enough. I mean, we actually have to build a mechanism for it. 5 electrons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done.
I mean, just imagine like working on it and being like, if I make one wrong move, that's a cool thing.
Questions on technetium? Questions on this orbital notation? How many of you are bored to death with this by now? Me too, I gotta be honest.
I wish we worked on the last,
I wasn't just saying it.
like this long.
Well, the only reason you're working on this long right now is because I'm like literally, I don't have time to teach you new material and then jump in, like giving you that on a quiz. Because the next stuff we go over kind of really messes with your brain. So I need to get my observation hours in and then we'll do it.
You show me what's one thing is one thing like. But I probably do.
Please.
No. Alright, so there's technetium and platinum. There's your orbital notation. There's your 5 orbital notations for that sheet. The orbital notations are the ones that I really despise.
I think I can see how this is going to all tie in together.
We're going to put graphics in these worksheets.
With the like.
Yes.
Wait.
Alright, so now we move to the electron configuration of it. I have Michelle Cook asking me right now if I have you. You need to go see her. Yeah, do you know what it's about? I just texted her and asked her.
Cobalt, uranium, radium, uranium.
Alright, so from here, these are the ones that hopefully you're picking up on. It's a lot simpler. These are the 2 that you should not get jacked up on too bad. So the first one is magnesium. And as I said, its atomic number is not 1, it is 12. I can't remember who caught that, but congratulations to you for guessing. And these are the ones that I like because they just go super duper quick for me. So in this case, I'm looking, magnesium's in the 3rd row, S block, so it's 3S, and it goes all the way through, so it's 3S2. And I just roll through it. 1S2, 2S2, 2P6, 3S2. Questions?
Mr. Hall,
Yep.
what happens when you put copper and tellurium together?
Copper and what?
Tellurium.
Tellurium? You get a really big science fun. And a really good way to flirt with a girl.
That's very true.
Unless that girl does not like science like my wife, and then she just looks at you and
Says what?
because you're like, hey, you made a Papa Chilean. She just looks at me because I'm like, you're pretty cute. And then my wife just looks at me like, this is her look. And then I'm like, thanks. So Connor, hopefully you find your girl. It's all about.
No.
All right, bromine.
Yes.
I don't think I want to know that.
Don't you just love spelling words out of her mouth? She's so fun. So much
It's
fun.
honestly is fun.
Thanks, Breaking Bad. It's got it all started. Everybody wanted to start using the elements from periodic table. All right, so bromine, we stop at 1, 2, 3, 4, 4p5. Literally, all I'm doing is marking my stopping point. I'm just going through the field order. What I'm doing is working through the periodic table all the way to bromine. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. And this is why I give you one of these. A lot of people just jump here. Do not forget 3d10, 4p6. 5. Because we stopped at 4p5. I'm starting to get bored with them. Next stuff is fun. Like I can keep doing those for a while.
Cone, bone, sun.
All right, bromine's done. Delirium.
Holy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's I've heard it before. They call it stick fig.
Stick figure.
Sig figs.
Yeah, that.
Sig figs.
Stick, yeah.
It's the devil's numbers.
Oh, love that.
5p.
Is there a C on?
Yeah, she says she needs you for 2 minutes. Alright, so delirium, we stop at 5p4. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p5, 4p6. Ugh.
I do not make that sound.
5s2, 4d10, and we stop at 5p4.
Mr. All, you know, you just reminded me of Hotel Transylvania when Dracula's like, I do not go, blah, blah, blah.
Somebody said that to me last year. It was Raylan. Raylan said it to me last year. Alright, iron. Atomic number 6. Stops at 3Ds at 6.
What?
Yep. I'm surprised I remember that. So, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d6. Because we stopped there. The 6. Here. And then we got radium. Atomic number, what is that again? 86. Which ends,
Wait, radium? Radon.
radon, my bad. Misread it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6p6. 6p6. So
we have to go through F.
I will tell you this. I would tell you this. I will give you one of these that breaks because I have to see that you understand This is a lower energy level than this. I'm not known to go all the way into like the F block and make you guys really stretch one of these out, except for whenever a kid looked at me and told me that noble gas configurations was not a shortcut. And I said, I bet. Guess who won? Whenever all they did the whole quiz was a bunch of electron configurations, orbital notations, the F block.
Dang.
I'd cried.
Yep, that was the point. 3S2, 3P6, just kick on my nerve big time. Like you guys will hear about this kid, and this kid's not from here, it's from when I do my student teaching. So you guys will hear about this kid in a lab that we do that I was like, I've been through labs for years. I know what an air bubble looks like. That's not water. It's an air bubble. Okay, go with what you want. 3P6, 4S2, my voice just cracked, 3D10, 4P6, it's like I'm going for puberty again, 5S2, 4D10, 5P6, thanks Connor, 6S2, there's the key, 4F14, 5D10, and 6P6.
Seth, what does a Raven do? Calcium tungsten.
I'm thinking about taking it here.
I'll just use
All right, questions on electron configuration. I think this is the first time I've ever looked in this room and seen kids bored.
I'm not Mr. On.
All right, there's those.
Is there an AT on the DOT?
AT. Off the top of my head. All right, noble gas.
CH.
Oh, all right, first one, fluorine.
Hold on, Mr. Hall.
Yeah.
So, do you know where David Hasselhoff is? Barium, yttrium. Where's the one you say? Acetone, whatever it is. Carbon. Baywatch.
All right, you got to find the element, the noble gas for it, put your finger on it, go up row, go to the noble gas. What column on the periodic table is noble gases? Yes, 18.
That one.
Okay, so in this case, square brackets, helium is the element. So we go from helium now, so we're starting there at lithium.
Really?
So
That's amazing.
2S, 2 and 2P5. Didn't go all the way through, that's why it's not 6. Here's this big dude. But I gave you the shortcut, so it's not as bad. What is this? Neodymium? Yeah, I remember that. Neodymium. What's the one for neodymium? Xeon. Xe. So we go from there and we start 6S2, 4F. How far we go in there? 4. Thank you. 4. Y'all like these a lot more, don't you? It's a whole nonsense. It's a whole bunch of nonsense. Then we got uranium.
All right, you randomly just change your voice. It's amazing. F is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for uranium.
Crocodile
That's what you just
Dundee. Yeah, that's what it said.
Yeah. And then, it's down here in D.
Or Steve Irwin.
There's going to hit a point in my life to where no kids understand my SpongeBob reference, and at that point, I will be sad. All right, uranium.
At one point in our childhood, we went outside for the last time to play with all of our friends, and then that never happened again.
Red on.
I still go outside and play with my friends.
From there,
I don't know what you're talking about.
pop it to 7S2, and we go 5F. Oh, 5F4. Then we got Krypton. I did these last two on purpose. You cannot just put the noble gas in square brackets and say, there's the noble gas configuration. It doesn't work like that. Remember, you always have to go up a row. So you got to go up a row from Krypton and you get what? Thank you, argon. Then you got to fill in from argon, which you're going to start at 4S2,
3D10,
3D10,
6P6, or 6P.
4P6. I was like, whoa, never got that as an answer before. Just wow, bam.
6P4, Mr. Hall.
And then the last one, xenon.
Please keep that in the video.
If you can't tell, I'm just tired right now.
No, it's just that you're like getting bored with this. It's like what I told you guys. You guys will catch on this. Once you catch on with it, you got it, and you're just ready to be done. Like, I mean, seriously, look at Sierra and Caitlin right now. They're just like
I would study
Silver hydrogen.
all right, xenon.
Oh.
Use krypton. Must have did this one. 5S. 5S2, 4D10, 5P6. There you go, it's done.
Oh my God, we have this test tomorrow too.
7.
I'm gonna quiz and film this tomorrow.
Do you have questions?
I'm going to be sitting there.
Questions going once? Twice? I bring your attention
For what?
to some questions. They're very good questions from you.
Neon carbon potassium.
How many electrons can go into an orbital? And I'm trying to get you to think about something.
2.
Thank you. The answer is 2 electrons. Now, I'm going to show you the trick question of trick questions.
Oh, Lord.
I will openly look at you and tell you right now, I typically save this question in my back pocket for the next quiz. How many electrons can go into a D orbital?
2? Question mark? Each? I don't know. No. Subshell is 10.
10.
The key here
An orbital only holds 2.
is an orbital which can only hold 2 electrons.
Wait, huh?
Each orbital. There's 5 orbitals.
Every dash is an orbital. That's why it's the trick questions of all trick questions.
Yeah, see?
Because you got to understand the differences you're looking at. How many electrons can go into a D subshell?
10? Yeah.
A 10.
I think
He said, a thing.
It is important that you understand the differences of what you are being asked for. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
From there, what time do we have?
I don't know.
Okay, we got 4 minutes. You asked me to show you what was going to be the next thing that we did, and I think we can do that now.
No.
In 4 minutes?
Because I'm not going to have it on your quiz, but then it gives you a looky and say, hey, now I know what's going on here, yeah?
Okay, mister, don't mess with the though, huh? For you probably never watched that movie, have you?
No.
You probably should. You won't like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in this, here's the thing, and this is where things get interesting, because today you're going to walk out of this room, you're going to go, I have no idea what's going on, which is good. That means that I should have my job, and I should be doing my job, and then teaching you the things that I teach you.
That's correct.
Yes.
Because in this case, there's 4 quantum numbers.
Yeah.
Is that an N?
L. L. M.
So within this, whenever you look at it, it can go 2 ways. Ultimately, these are the grand master puzzles that once you get it, you're like, aha, this is fun.
This is fun.
So if I give you this set of numbers,
That is a whack four.
don't judge my form.
Is that positive?
I can ask you to identify the element. This element, for example, give me a second. I must identify this element.
I don't know. This is what we're doing next, I think.
Yes, this is what you do next. This element is germanium.
4.
Yeah, that's right. That's a great.
Then from here,
He's got a good deal.
I can give you an element.
That's an H.
Somebody give me an element.
It's an H.
That's an N. Hydrogen is perfect. Very perfect.
Perfection.
So from here we now are going to go in and identify the 4 quantum numbers for hydrogen at the base level. So the numbers are a 1, a 0, and a plus 1/2.
Yes.
This is foreshadowing of what is to come. I'm answering the question you asked me before at the beginning of this class. To look at you and to show you what is coming next. Yes?
Where's Geranium?
What is this called?
Germanium is number 32.
It's in 4P2.
Yeah,
So in this,
4P2.
What is this called? I'm just laughing.
the 4 quantum numbers. Because the 4 quantum numbers is part of the quantum model of the atom. And within
Are
this,
you Italian?
no, I am full-blood redneck.
Full blood.
Trust me, nobody's ever questioned it, and I doubt they ever will. In this, the key is understanding what these 4 numbers are, what they mean, what they represent, and what they will show. We will not automatically jump into this. I will look at you and tell you. I will not be here tomorrow, you taking it in the quiz, okay? After you take it in the quiz, on Wednesday, we're going to start in this. My goal on Wednesday and Thursday is to inspire you.
I am so deeply inspired already.
Yes! The boardroom is leaving the classroom. Y'all have a wonderful day. I am like juiced now, man.
See what we did for you, Mr. Hall?
Yes, y'all got me in great mood. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Smile as you walk out of my classroom. It inspires the kids to take a part of the misery, the joy that is chemistry.